Bo, are you a Cowboys fan?
No,
That's
I
a
like the bear.
Texans.
I was hoping there was somebody else that was a Cowboys fan, man. Are you Texans fan?
Well, I mean, just from being from Houston, but yeah, if I had to go for a Texas team, then I'd be a Cowboys fan.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Heart pains, dude. Heart pains.
It's a lot of heart pain. That is
Oh,
for
you do fantasy?
I don't.
No. I think we need like what, four people?
I saw that one though.
Yeah, we need four more people.
I'm in it, right? I joined it.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure
Like
I did it right. I didn't have a sleeper account, so
I didn't have a sleeper account either. That was the first. I'm always an ESPN guy, but
my fault.
what is it? You,
heard
Nate,
sleepers.
Eddie, Mikey, Gabe, Larry, Bryson, me.
I've heard sleepers really good. I haven't done fantasy now in like 2 years.
I did fantasy last year, but it was a really bad draft for me. I wasn't fully there during my draft.
My
I
last
heard
one
Larry.
horrendous. Like it sucked.
Peyson's next reel is going to be about how his fantasy draft went great using Claude.
It's gonna be about how I use cowork to draft everything, so that way I didn't have to do it.
Yeah. While everybody on my team was out there drafting, I was attending two listing appointments and I had Claude co-work.
And it gave me an A+ grading at the end.
Matt, they were trying to do the draft at the in Palm Springs.
Oh, that's when you guys want to do it?
I think that was Bryson's like head on plan because we'd all be together, or
Most of us.
hopefully. Yeah, so I don't know who's going and who's not, but
Larry's going on vacation.
Unfortunately.
hmm?
Hey, Joey and Matt, how'd you guys get access to this Regis office space?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think they fully accepted my like application. Like I never got an email back. I kind of just show up and the dude opens the door.
That's what I applied, but they
And I'm
never
like,
still haven't.
It takes a
yeah,
few days right now. What Sam was telling me. They used to be like 24 hours, and I guess they're backed up right now.
Mine's
well, I say I know Matt took a couple days and Sam took a couple days. They never even got back to me, and it's been like a month now. But
I would hound
yeah, I
them.
don't have any issues getting in. So
I think Sam was hounding them.
yeah, they were like calling him every day. I don't have issues getting in though, so I don't push it.
Mine took I did mine like a week and a half ago, and I haven't even gotten an email back.
You
I
gotta
know.
bug them.
Bug them. Yeah, I might just have to, because I'm trying to go to office space every once in a while.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, we don't have like our own little desks. Like we're out in the middle of
Just got
we're just
absolutely smoked.
like
Like
we're just out. So it kind of sucks, but like it's not the worst thing in the world. It's nice being in an office space.
Would you get smoked on, Patrick?
16 offers and went 600,
What?
650,000 over asking. And
No,
we
it's
wrote,
not.
wrote 450. And it was still 50K above the comps, mine, but someone came in much higher.
So what, did someone come in 600 over what you came in?
No, someone came in 200 over. We did it at 1.75 and someone came in at like 1.95 around there. And the house um like it's a disclosure in San Francisco. You have to put the permit history for it. And on the permit history, there was only two things. It was like when it was a new construction and then when they got re-roof. So these people for like 30 years never pulled permits for any of the work or anything. And I told my client that I'm like, dude, like we should like steer clear of this, but he still wanted to move forward anyway. So I was like, all right, if you want to do it, he spoke with my insurance guy and they said it was fine. but like it had all these. It wasn't like had a bunch of issues. It was like the work was fine, but none of it was pulled with permits for like electrical work. They did like a whole extension. There was another bathroom added upstairs and shit like that. It was crazy.
Nice. Hey guys, well, let's get it rolling. I wanted to touch back on today because I'm seeing it work so well right now, and that's why I had asked Matt to make sure he was on the call before this. Um, I wanted to talk and dive a little deeper and make sure everyone's really focused on posting these home tours right now. And it probably sounds like I'm be like just reiterating on the same thing right now, but it is stupid what I'm watching. Like I have guys on my team that haven't even sold a house yet, and they're going on multiple buyer consults a week from it. And they're getting pre-approvals, then they're going on showings, and these guys are brand new agents. Then two other things with it too. So if you guys aren't just posting regularly on social media, you're messing up. Last night I got out of the blue, agent I never met texted me randomly, said, "Hey, would you be interested in taking this buyer on for this piece of land?" And then I go and I look up or I pull up the address that he sent me. It's a $5.5 million lot in my area. Just random guy found me on Instagram. So then this morning too, does anyone know what the JW Marriott is in Palm Desert? It's in a whole bunch of movies, super famous. JW Marriott called me this morning because they keep seeing all my stuff on Instagram and just said, "Hey, would you want to sit down tomorrow and have a conversation about all these people that we have walking, up to our receptionist asking about buying a house in the desert?" So I'm now meeting with them too, just from, again, posting to Instagram consistently. And I think one of the best things you guys can do to make sure, right, that it's worth your time right now and it's not a super long buildup to getting leads is those home tours right now. Um, Matt, I think I have your Instagram pulled up. Or no, I have Parker's right now. Uh, I know you guys like this is so Parker on my team, dude's crushing it. He's 18 or 19 years old. I think he's sold already 6 or 7 houses in his first year at 18 or 19 years old, which I think is sick. Um, and he's doing these home tours, and they're like some are, do better than others, right? But like all these comments are people that are potential buyers, and he's slammed with this. And then I know Matt's like kind of like Matt, I almost feel like you're like one of the OGs with this at this point.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't. I copied off of somebody else. So,
Yeah, no, but I mean, the fact that you've built it, when you started it, how many followers did you have?
well, I didn't have any.
Okay. And how long are
I
you
didn't have, like I started an account for. Well, I was posting different kinds of content when I started doing the home tours. I probably had like 8,000 followers, maybe.
okay.
So, you know, but I was posting other real estate content. And one thing I've learned more recently is like it really compounds. Like I would consider like some of those more recent videos the ones that don't even perform as well. But like me being consistently in front of the screen like has compounded into like more opportunities, like more leads and stuff like that. Just like everything's compounding. Whereas like if you post like 4 home tours in a week and then the next week you don't post any, it's probably better to just post like consistently flowing them out, consistently building them up, and opportunities
The direct video.
outside of just getting like leads and stuff like that. Like I don't know if you guys know about Veterans United, but Sam kind of hooked me up with somebody at Veterans United, and they put me on a wait list. They're like, "We put you on a wait list," and then they were like, "Oh, we actually spoke with the executive director, and they saw your social media, and we thought that we needed you in the program." So I got right into Veterans United without even having to do on a wait list. They put me in there right away with the zip codes that I wanted. So there's opportunities outside of just getting like simple leads here and there. So.
This is like, I mean, this is nuts. Like, obviously, it's mini chat, right? So it's half the comments are actual people and half it's you.
Mhm.
But like, that's nuts. 500 people.
Yeah, it's almost like at least right now I'm like those like were good, but like now I'm compounding like so much. Um like I'm getting like almost like too many leads right now. It's crazy like the amount of people that I'm getting. At least more recently within the past like month. So
Yeah, I think like, well, and I'm curious, like, so you've been doing this for a while now. Obviously, you built it up to 22,000 followers. So like, you're like what this can turn into probably over the course of, a year or two. I would imagine, because you've probably been doing this for what, a year or two at this point.
Yeah, but if you've
I do.
like look at
I'm
my
sorry to
posts I
interrupt.
have, you're good.
I do have a question though. So I'm pretty sure Instagram says that you want to post on a 24-hour basis, though, right? Or else it doesn't perform or it doesn't push as well on the algorithm. Is that true? Have you guys seen that, or you guys just post and it just whatever goes, whatever hits?
You could right now you
Yeah.
30 times in a day, and all of them, if they're all really good videos, every single one of them is going to hit. I've been
The only
talking
thing
post 30.
Instagram's worried about you posting like the same exact video. They don't care if you post like 30 different kinds of videos in one day, 30 pieces kind of content in one day. They don't care. Like there's guys that do that. Like Payson's been doing that at least on travel reels, but I know that guys that do that on like their actual feeds, like they'll post like 5, 10 times a day. Instagram doesn't really care about that. So I wouldn't worry as long as you're not posting the same exact thing 2 times in a row. Whereas on TikTok, you can post the same exact thing 2 times in a row and TikTok doesn't care. Instagram does care about that.
Okay, thank you.
It used to be that way, Christian, but whatever they did in like probably the last 6 months has really changed it, I'd say. Matt, question, like, so with you having the 22,000, what does it now turn into? Because like I just said, right, like I had this buyer referral come out of the blue. That's possibly a $5.5 million deal that I didn't have to do anything for. They've already picked out the lot. And then I have the biggest hotel in our area asking to sit down with me from Instagram. Are you getting similar stuff like that? Or like maybe it's not exactly that, right? But are you having other people reaching out? I mean, you already said Veterans United just completely skipped the wait line for you.
Yeah, I mean, like for instance, yesterday I was on the way home. Some guy called me. He's like, him and his brother and his family, his brother's family and his family both live in the same house, and they want to go to a new construction community and both buy houses in this new construction community and then also sell their home. I think they said their home was like I looked at like 650, and then they were up to like 5, 6, 700 in terms of buying. So like stuff like that happens like on a regular basis. And like in terms of leads that are coming through my website, leads that are coming from my VA. I had a guy call me last week, just called me randomly. He was like, "Yep, I'm moving to the Philly suburbs from Chicago. I'm up to like 2.5 million and stuff like that." So the cool thing about it is you can also kind of choose like what clients you want. I want to be more in the luxury space. So I've been posting more luxury homes, and like most of the people that I talk with are like a million plus, like that I've been talking with recently. So because I made the switch to luxury.
Do you mind? Can you pull up your Instagram and just show your analytics? I'll let you share screen.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see.
Anyone else? Bryson, you just started doing this, right? I know Jaime's doing this. I just saw Joey do this. I know Larry's doing this. I'm trying to see everyone on the call. Eddie's, I know, doing this. Patrick just started doing this. So I'm seeing quite a few of you guys. How's it going so far for everyone else?
I've made like 6 videos so far, and I talked to Matt about this last week for like 3 hours in the cubicle. And I already got one that has like 12K views on it, which is crazy. It's the one that I thought the least would have any chance of going at all, like viral for my account viral. So I definitely second it. I can't believe it actually has been working. It's actually generating comments, but I don't know if it's bots or not. So
Yeah, I was gonna say this basically the same thing. I started posting like a couple weeks ago, really just copying everybody else, to be honest. And I'm getting I took I might have a sell in buy out of it just off 2 weeks. But I think the biggest thing for me is the compound effect because
Mhm.
I'm only posting stuff really in the city I live in. And so I'm posting I'm watching the market like crazy. So home hits the market that looks good, I go film it. And so then I host an open house for those people because I say, hey, I got 20K views. I host an open house this weekend. And then I'd host open house and everyone's like, oh, I saw you on Facebook. I saw you on Facebook. I saw you on Facebook. So now it's like they've already seen my face. Now they're meeting me in person. Now it's so easy for me to be like, let me keep you up to date. Let me send you more. And then so I've probably got like 10-ish good leads that, over 3 weeks or 3 weeks.
Let's Matt, go to your analytics on the left, the like 3 bars dashboard.
I didn't actually know how to look at this on a laptop. I only really look at it on my phone.
Um,
Wait, that's my activity.
yeah, no, that's still not go. I think dashboard. No, go to dashboard up above your profile. You hit the more. Go see your profile icon, like your picture down below.
Yeah.
Go one above that.
Oh yeah, I see. Sorry, I do this all. I usually do it on my phone.
I know
And
it's
so it's
you're on the phone. And then account.
so this is just in the past month, and I would say like that's like a is that in the past month or is it 30 days?
Yeah,
I'd say that's like a low. That's a pretty low month for me, honestly. But even in the past month, I've had probably more opportunities than I've had in any other month that I've done this, just because of the compound effect, like Larry is saying. Like it's literally consistency and like it just starts to build, but you kind of see like I've also been testing out some new hooks to see what does well, but um localizing yourself is important. So obviously like, you know, there's some really good areas like this. I'm picking good areas that people want to live into, which is important too. But you also want to localize yourself. Like I know Bryson just started posting in the OKC area. If you're in an area where there's not like a dominant social media person in the market, dude, you could like dominate. I was talking to Bryson about it because he posted one in OKC and the video was good, but it wasn't like crazy and it has like over 30K or like 40K views now. And I think he could like absolutely just dominate that market. But I have like an interactions thing
Yeah,
here.
these are all other people's listings. That's the cool thing. Like you obviously you need to ask the agent if you could do the video, but these are all other people's listings.
Yeah, these are all other people's listings. I just call and ask them. A lot of times now they just ask me to do it because a lot of my agents know me. It's a good reputation thing with agents too. Like most agents do know me. Like I'll show up to houses. If another agent's there, they'll be like, I already know you. So like it's a good thing there because they know that like that they already have this thought in your mind that like you're a reputable agent, you know, which is good to have good relationships with the agents in your market and outside of your market. Like, you know, I've spoken with so many agents in different markets and stuff like that, and we're all like referral partners just in case somebody, you know, is moving to the Philly suburbs area, which is a popular area to move to. You know, just having referral partners too is nice. But
I just sent a referral
yeah,
last night to Nate. I don't think he's on the call. I'm making him drive a bit though. He has to go to go to Dallas for it.
I sent out 4 referrals so far. I've sent like 4 referrals in the
being
past like month and a half, all from socials.
uh,
But
being selective about the listings that you choose to shoot is really important because I've posted the same house tours on both Instagram and on TikTok, and none of mine have gotten any traction on Instagram, but they got plenty on TikTok. But man, I haven't picked up any leads from the ones I posted on TikTok, and it's just overwhelming negativity. And with a lot of hindsight, for example, this one in this suburb here in Minneapolis called Hopkins is not the most well reputed neighborhood or suburb, I should say. And this house is flipped, and they were listed at 485, which is a touch high for that area. And I haven't gotten any leads off it, and it's literally all the comments are filled with just like straight up hate. Like it's just a negativity pool right now. So being very selective about the areas that you choose to do the house tours in is really important because if it's not in an area that would be received well online, or if the house is like grossly overpriced or anything like that, it's going to get pushed out only to more people who negatively engage with it. Because what I've come to learn about all the algorithms, what they share in common, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever, is when they kick it out to that initial sample size audience of people, the social medias are looking at and tracking what it is specifically that the people engage with. And so if it shows up on the feed of somebody who is just doom scrolling and hate watching stuff, and that's the only stuff they interact with, if it kicks it over to them and they interact with it, it's going to go, oh, well, it was popular with this person who has this set of behavior, so we're going to try testing it with this audience over here that has a similar set of behavior. And so it derails your video.
So I guess what I the only thing I wonder with it, Eddie, is like, is the negative comments a bad thing? Like, yeah, you don't want to obviously keep going through it, just probably posting a ton of those, but like, or is it almost still even a good thing to maybe throw a few of those in if it's really taking off? Like if the post is taking off and it's getting your face in front of more people, because yeah, there's the hate comments, but they're feeling it to where it will give it to the good people too. So
I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, uh, engagement of any kind is good in general, just to push it out to a broader audience. And the more people that see it, the more likely you are to come across somebody. Like, I mean, case in point, I do these little talking head videos as well, just, sort of like mayor of your town type content. And I'm always wearing my Packers hat while I'm doing that, which definitely, kind of grabs the attention of some locals being like, well, what the hell is this guy wearing, a cheesehead hat doing, talking about Minneapolis? And it definitely drives a lot of engagement that way for sure.
I like that. That's super smart.
I guess I just started posting on TikTok too, and I had a video that did really well recently. And Eddie, I think one thing you should try to implement is, first of all, don't read the comments on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
TikTok and Facebook comments are like the worst.
Oh,
So just stay away
100%.
from them. Instagram's a little bit more lighthearted, those people there. But what I would say is I put in the my call to action instead of was like comment a word because I don't use many channel there. I said text me. And I had like 15 people text me about this listing that I posted, which is way better than having like 100 people DM me because then that's 15 people to actually call that I have their phone numbers from. And I found that every single phone number that people text me from was the area codes that I'm from. So, which is super nice. Like I'm calling people in the area saying like, "Oh, what do you think about that home?" So, my recommendation to you is like, don't read the comments, just put it up and then say text X number for more for the listing on the home, and then just wait for these people to text you. That's my recommendation. That's what I'm doing for TikTok, Facebook, and when I start posting on YouTube, I have this thing called simple texting now where people can text a number and it'll automatically send it to them, and then they get put into my follow-up box, and then I can call them from there. So
That is actually really smart because I have my ManyChat hooked up to TikTok, so I'm running a similar automation to like the one that you made that you shared with Instagram, and it's just the only switch up is that they have to DM to get it sent to them because TikTok doesn't have the comment automation right now. But like,
yeah,
I mean, it's just people on TikTok I think are a lot more cagey about that kind of thing. So yeah, that's a good idea actually to have them text you instead.
yeah, and TikTok DMs are super rough around the edges. Like TikTok's not meant for that. So
Yep.
getting the phone number, you're going to get way less people text messaging you than they're going to get DMs. But the
Mhm.
people that are texting you are going to be way more serious.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So that was my
Nuggets of
recommendation
wisdom,
about
baby.
that. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But and Eddie's right. I think the location matters more than the listing itself. Like I'll post really nice listings in an area that not as many people, not as desired, and the listing won't do as good. The video won't do as good, but I'll post like a not as good listing in a really nice area and people will like really like the video. So, you know, I think Eddie's kind of right about being I'm more selective about the area that I'm filming in now rather than the house. The house I'm looking to film luxury houses, but I'm not super picky anymore about it has to be like this super crazy house to film, you know what I mean? I'm more worried about the location of it. So, yeah.
Is anyone not doing this and is going to get started? Because that's like the biggest thing. If you're not doing this, like I would highly recommend jumping on and doing this at least for a while because it may not work in a year or two, but it's working, I think, extremely.
I'm about to start doing it after this video or this chat.
But
Yeah, and if you need help with it, just let me know. Like I mean, I walked Bryson through like how to film a video from start to finish, and that video that I walked him through, that video now has like 30, 40K views and had like I don't know, has like a lot of people reaching out for information about the home that he posted. So if anybody wants help on that, I mean, I'm usually at the cubicle a lot with Bryson. Anybody can come in and ask me questions about social media as long as you're not taking up any of my lead gen time or follow-up time.
Perfect. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'll definitely reach out.
Because I'm capped at like yeah.
I would love that too. That if that's possible, that'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely. I should probably do like my own Zoom one day, just walking through start to finish how I do a video, but that would just take a while. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. But for now, just hop in the cubicle if or if you want my number, shoot me a text or whatever. So
The other thing too that I'll do, I back a few weeks ago, probably 2, 3 weeks ago, Matt, I used Claude to dissect your whole Instagram and go through your top 20 videos.
Yeah.
And it literally broke down like how long each record each clip is, how many clips he's using, how many seconds he's doing it, what type of music he puts on it, if he puts any, like and what the on-screen text hooks are, what the captions look like. It dissected the shit out of it. I think Matt was like actually like what the like this is kind of nuts. So I could resend that all in Discord, guys, so that way it's top of mind again. It is on WAP as well if you want it there, but I'll just drop it in, make it easy for you. If you talk, hop in a cubicle with Matt and talk about it, and then you have that too, there's no way you can't replicate it in less than a day. So,
Yeah. And
cool.
one of my best videos is literally like I downloaded the guy's video and copied it frame by frame. And that video has like 500,000 views. And it's like had like 1,000 people reach out for information about the home. I like dissected the video step by step. And that's kind of how I learned how to make these videos, is just going to other people, taking their videos and replicating them. It's okay to copy people. Like we're not in this business to reinvent anything. We're not creatives. We're not building a movie. We're not making the Odyssey here. Okay. We're doing what other people have already done to get leads, and we're doing the same thing. I just copied from a bunch of guys in Texas that do it. Texas really popular do this, and just different people who do it really well. So
Yeah, definitely don't be afraid to copy. I've been talking to quite a few guys that have a few 100,000 followers lately, and they've all grown in the last year from like no account to a few 100,000. Every single one of them that I've talked to said, "Yeah, I just ripped off this guy's video." And then you go and you watch his video, it's like, "Yeah, I just ripped off this guy's video." Like every single one of them just ripped off each other's videos, and they're all buddies now because they all ripped off each other's videos. So like no one gets pissed off that you're copying their video format or style. Like steal it, use it exactly, and go remake it. And I think like the best part about this is, guys, that you get a fucking tripod and a mic, and that's it, and you're completely set.
oh, yeah, tripod, $20 mic from Amazon, and
Yeah,
then next upgrade would be like a little gimbal. I
yeah.
mean, I have a bunch of fancy stuff, but I have videos with hundreds of thousands of views with a crappy Target tripod for $10 and a $20 mic off Amazon. So, you know, it can be simple to do too.
Yeah, that's where I want everyone to focus on this, because obviously, like I always try, right, when we're talking about stuff in here, I want it to be free or as cheap as humanly possible, not be like, hey, go spend. Like, guys, I think the days of like spending shit tons of money on leads, online leads and marketing are pretty close to being over. Like we can now generate the same type of traffic as what Zillow is or what Realtor.com is, or even paying for Facebook leads at this point. Like you could go spend a few $100 on Facebook leads every month, but only probably, I don't even know if 1 to 2 of them will actually convert within that, month or within a few months. So this is completely free. All it is it takes your time, batch out 4 to 5 in one day, then post them throughout the week. And now you have consistent, lead flow coming in. This is a cool thing too, because like I remember when I was really trying to build my business, I did open houses. And if I had to take a vacation, I couldn't do open houses. So then I wouldn't get lead flow for that whole week, which would usually set me back about a week. And then I'd have to double up on open houses the week I got back. Um, if you're going out of town for a week or two, just make the extra videos for the week or two, still post them while you're out of town. You still have lead flow coming in. Any questions from me, from Matt, from anyone that's doing this? I know Jaime's killing it too with this right now. There's been a lot of people that are doing this in the group right now that it's working really well for. So if anyone has any more questions before we wrap up, get them out.
Yeah, I do have a question. So have you guys tried, is it just local videos that you guys do, or you guys go across your guys' state?
Just local to the area.
Yeah, so I guess that's preference. Like the farthest I'd drive is like 45 minutes. I typically just record my open houses right now. I'm trying to branch off and actually go and record listings though, because open houses have been a pain. And obviously you're not sitting $1.2 million open houses. Unless you are, but
Christian, I would do the exact area that you're in. So like our desert. Because you don't want it to, you're going to be chasing buyers. So if you're doing it in other markets, then you're chasing buyers in other markets.
Yeah,
Okay
niche
then.
down. Niche down to an area or a type of client. You know, if you want to do first time home buyers, film a bunch of first time home buyers videos, stand outside the house and say, you you can get this house for $20,000 down, and then go and show the house. You know what I mean? Like you should really niche down to the type of person and the location. The best agent in our market did like solo agent did like 110 deals last year, did like 80 million. Independent agent only has an assistant, and he's just niched down to one town where we're at. So like that's how people are building their businesses right now, is they're really niching down. So I would try to niche down to like an area that's like big enough for you to service and make content with. Um, but not like too big to where you're like running around to just to different areas and stuff like that, and niching down to where to the point where you walk down the street, people are like, I've seen your videos before, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Can I hop in on this real quick too, just like extra perspective because I do YouTube. 110%, you have to pick a specific area to focus in on because it's going to burn you out and overwhelm you really, really quickly if you're trying to run all over town. So, like, literally yesterday was kind of last straw with this, where I live in a city called Woodbury, which is on the eastern side of the Twin Cities, and I was over yesterday filming houses in a suburb called Maple Grove and a suburb called Blaine, and all of that was easy and fine. I spent maybe 30 minutes at each house getting video both for YouTube and for Instagram. But just the driving by itself made it such a tedious task that I'm much less likely to actually want to do that again. Whereas over the last several weeks, I've only shot videos that are in specifically my city and a couple of other towns that are really close by. So not only does it niche you down to specifically where you already live, which makes it easier on you, it will also help you stop being so burned out because like, dude, last night when I got home, I just sat in silence for like 45 minutes before I did anything else just to like decompress. And every time that I go out to other parts of the cities that are not like within immediate close, distance, the same thing happens. And then those videos don't get edited. They don't get posted on time. So like, yes, 100% be recognized in your city by niching down to where you live, but then also like just save yourself the headache, man. 100% every time.
And I'll sprinkle into this. The compound effect will not happen if you're in different, even if you're in the same area, but you're doing first time home buyers and then you're doing luxury. Like you're not going to have the compound effect. People are going to be confused as to what you really help with. That's where I think, especially like niche down, it makes your life a lot easier. Then that compound effect really does, start to happen for you over the course of the next 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, so on.
All
Yeah.
right, thank you.
One
Yep.
thing I'll add is like also learn what your market likes. Like my market loves mid-century modern homes and they love big backyards that are private. So a lot of the homes I, film are exactly that. So understand what the people like also.
Yep. All righty, guys. Well, we'll wrap it up here. I'll drop Matt's whole dissection that I did with Claude into Discord. It almost felt like I was like stalking Matt when I did it, which was funny. Um, so, but if you guys have questions, I'm sure Matt will be in the cubicle. I know all the other guy Eddie's in the cubicle pretty often. I know Joey is, Larry is. Also, I feel like a lot of you guys are, which is awesome. So, but if you guys need anything, let me know. Shoot me a text, and I will see you guys on the next call.